It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on last year's national champions, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. He shreds the tackle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. The Rebels line up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm of the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And the back now goes in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That's a design quarterback keeper. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot. Ball was incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive that begin at their own 46. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback looking to breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out of the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point try coming now. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-9. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. The Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a short completion to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
That broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. First down, looking to throw the football. Good completion to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ole Miss 14, UCF 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to throw again. He's got it near the end zone. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise.
Touchdown, UCF, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Now the all-important extra point. Looks like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Knights. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kurt, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover of a score. All of a sudden, we get a new game.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The pass ball is incomplete on the... That's good coverage.
That quarterback had to get rid of the ball quickly because that pass rush was coming. Better an incompletion than a hurried throw that leads to an interception.
On On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. They're easy completions for the quarterback.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. He keeps it on a design run. And the Rebels pick up enough for a 1st down here. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it, no problem. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. He stopped and gets a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He gets loose. He's in the clear. They can't stop him. Inside the 30. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, UCF. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
It's a square kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
This offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. The DB's backing off from the line now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on play.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there on what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime up there. The Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They get the second half started with the running play. Important second down play coming up. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Now here he goes. He's in the clear. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Knights.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. They keep him guessing with a run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game. Now
someone moved just a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Looking for a man. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Backed against the wall. You practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does.
Touchdown, Rebels. That's how you finish a play. And now to try here for the extra point.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there. So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Design quarterback run. Here he goes. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, UCF 31, Ole Miss 24.
Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. First down, looking for more now. That game moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Knights move into the red zone. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
He got it. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded to one of the up units. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock.
He's in the clear. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs.
Breaks into the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, UCF. He wins the foot race to the end zone. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Greg? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers.
The time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. They stop him at the 44, but that's an excellent job by the return team there. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play to the outside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense in hurry-up mode. Handoff here from the shotgun. He fights off the defender.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good battle. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Pulls it in. It's Moss. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. He becomes come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Here's the toss play. Looks like Houston will have the 1st down.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
To the whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He's got room to run. Here he goes.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. 3rd down coming up after that running play. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat here. Just a short gain on the play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Screen to the receiver in the flat. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
He's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Now, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
With the score, UCF 7, Houston 3.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
The Knights looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. QB keeper all the way. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Good job by the offensive line. You get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a third and goal.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. They'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown?
Makes it look easy. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, still wouldn't be a first down. The offense set up with first and goal now after the penalty. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's a fumble short of the goal line. They bring him down after a short. But with Patriots defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, man, you got to feel sick when this happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, you're wondering where the ball went. Heads-up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
Going for his running back. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the 1st down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes them all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 10-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start in a decent field position. The first play of this drive now, they're set up to the 34. And looking to throw now on 1st down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And with one explosive play there across midfield. 1st down at the 49. Running back with the football. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Checks this down to the running back. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to home.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Throws to the tight end. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Look out. Room to run here. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Knights. And they jump on top here in the second half. That is just an elite long-distance house call. Tremendous speed on that pass.
Well, great speed, and I'll tell you, if I'm a defensive coordinator, got to get to the sideline and talk about gap integrity. There's just too much room for this back with this kind of speed to run. They've got to make some adjustments.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
Houston Cougars will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. A completion sets up a second down play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
He'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Houston.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Yeah, momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you can have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down after that short completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Throw to the running back in the flat. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception and a tie
has a path to the end zone. Right down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Houston. Still no answer for this offense. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, we're going to throw the football. He's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Looking to scramble, and he just throws it away. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get into 3rd and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a first down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Final quarter coming up.
The end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Houston 24, UCF 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And that pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses him. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, UCF. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Out of the shotgun, hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long to the 28. Gotta have your pass protection in order in this play. Working clock with the ground game. Has the first down and more. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. His drive is going now.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage in the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quick throw to the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. It all comes down to this. National championship on the line, down late in the game. Can they make something happen right now? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. Now timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. And now with just 2 seconds remaining, this field goal attempt to force overtime. He made it. 3 points on the board. The game is now tied. The Knights come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. He's past the marker and still going. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Touchdown, Knights. They strike first in OT. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Breaks free. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, and this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Houston has moved into the red zone. Sticking with the running game. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. So here comes a crucial 3rd down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. It's an out-route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves into the scoring position. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for two and the win. That's another touchdown. A dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. They'll run it from the gun. He's in the clear. As the first down is still going. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his fourth rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
On for the extra point.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score Houston 38, UCF 31.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. He finds some space. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
On down, the 18-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. So here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get organized before this critical play coming up. So here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive. It's first and goal now. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag now. So the offense obviously declines that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Receiver in motion now. Now the offense will spend a timeout to get everybody organized. Can't afford a mistake at this moment. They're set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. snap. Spins away from defenders. No, he is stopped short. They cannot execute the crucial two-point play. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
For the extra point.
Extra point puts it in front by 1. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Houston Cougars.